Paranormal Activity, Ghost Dimension. 'Twas the week before Christmas and all through the house. You only wish it were a mouse. Now, it's not really a spoiler to say, early in the film, the family finds an old tube camera that has the ability to pick up things that otherwise can't be seen. The reason I explained that is to further explain why my slideshow is full of old-fashioned rasterization lines. You see, only this camera can see the ghosts. And interestingly, we, the viewers, watch the image switch from a flat image to 3D whenever a ghost is present. That is to say, everything else in the movie is flat. This is a 2D movie. Only when that camera is on and spirits are lurking do we get stereo. It's a curious use of 3D, and it is effective at creating apprehension. You know something's there, and you wonder if or when it'll pop out. Also, when the characters breathe a sigh of relief, you, as a viewer, know it's not over yet. Something is still here. Once introduced to the story, the special camera is in frequent use, so it's not a brief gimmick, but a tool of the movie. Also, because it's the ghost camera in a ghost movie, most of the important information about what is going on is communicated through that fuzzy 3D lens. Now, in this context, the quality of the stereo image almost doesn't matter, as it's being used as an effect rather than a medium. We also don't really get a clear shot with it, as it's always being seen through that one old school camera. As you may notice, those raster lines are playing havoc with my wiggles. But a lot of the ghost activity is picked up as camera distortion, so in a weird way, the messy interpolation demonstrates quite well the overall feel of the movie. Having said that, they do some neat things in 3D. We will get a little, shall we say, black floaties coming into view, and sometimes a whole school of them, like seaweed or perhaps weird fish, which give this weird underwater feel. Shots of looking down the hall into the haunted bedroom are very satisfying. You're always wondering what might be running up that hall. And at a certain point, a strange tunnel appears in the wall, which just is, looks damn good in 3D. Brief as it is. This is the 6th installment of the Paranormal Activity series. I have no idea if there's any connection to the previous films. It felt like an independent story. The idea they unraveled is self-contained and, well, somewhat clever. I am not the best person, though, to be commenting on horror. Generally, I dislike the genre. It's not so much any particular violence or scares. It's just that I find them sad in a very deep way. They just seem to exude this depressive attitude. And in a way, that probably makes this, for many people, too many people, an authentic Christmas movie. The sounds and lights of this season send many people down memory lane of unhappy, alcoholic, or non-existent parents. Sometimes it's not even a memory, but an unrealized memory. Somewhere, somehow, there was a certain kind of life that got missed out on. So Christmas bells and songs of joy ring in this time of ghosts and hauntings. And this movie, like many others like it, are kind of like having that bug inside of you. At first, you're not even sure what's happening, or even if something's happening. But the more you notice, the more you take an interest in it, and the worse it gets. Then it kind of grows and grows until you just can't stand it anymore.